So we are on live. I think 2 rooms. So you can answer all the questions. If something happen, you can chat me, click here on this button. Okay. Be polite with each other. Okay. And in the final, if you getting in the final of the questions, answer all the questions, you can back to the main room, or you can try to continue having a conversation, right? So breakout rooms, true. Let me see. Okay. So I create 2 rooms. Two of you will stay here, and the other 3 will go to now the other one. So let me open here. Bruna, JJ will stay here on the main room, and Alexandre, Beatriz, and Mateus will go to the other one. Okay, let's wait a little bit. So JJ, could you talk about yourself?
Yeah, good evening, everyone, again. I'm JJ, I'm 27 years old. I live in São Paulo, capital. I'm graduated in business administration. I speak Spanish, I speak Portuguese, of course, it's my first language as Brazilian. And I'm learning English, and I'm trying to improve my skills in this language. I started a new course some months ago. I started to study development in analysis of system, and I like to run, to practice some fighters, some sports, and I like to watch TV series on Netflix, for example. I like to watch because it has the something more actual. So I like to watch these kind of things. Yeah, this is all for a while.
Good. Which fight do you practice? Muay Thai?
Yeah, I yeah, Muay Thai.
Good. I have practiced some years, but nowadays I don't practice more. It's very good. Bruna?
Hi, my name is Bruna Carolina. I am 29 years old. I am from Santo Amaro in Bahia, but I live in the capital, Salvador. I am civil engineer and technique in buildings. I am here for practice the speaking English because some companies require a good level of English, and I want to participate in the selections process. I am in the journey of the self-knowledge, and I am preparing to be a trainee. I like pedal a bike while in contact with nature. I like rest and travel too. I like swim in the, how do you say mar in English?
In the sea or in the beach?
In the beach. I like swim in the beach. I like swim in the swimming pool. And I like I like to be in movement.
Mm-hmm.
And so
Good.
I I start in English already, but I understand some words, and in moments I I stay. How do you say calada in English?
Stay quiet.
Quiet, because many times I don't understand, or I don't uh, know answer the questions. Okay?
No problem. You're doing very, very well. I just need to go to the other room just a second because Mateus is asking for help. But you can talk something and I back. Just a second, okay? JJ, Bruna? Just a
Okay.
second. I will be back.
Bruna,
Oh, hi, JJ.
o que aconteceu? Ela caiu?
Ah, I think, eu acho que ela foi para outra sala da suporte lá também. Eu entendi mais ou menos isso.
Ok, vamos esperar um pouquinho para ver se ela volta. Qualquer coisa a gente continua.
Ok. Ah, você, você já tinha essas perguntas antes?
Yeah, in the platform, in the website platform has these questions, and you can search and learn, prepare previous answers. But I didn't, because I prefer to do it at this time, because I didn't have enough time before to do this. But yeah, we have the questions previously.
Ok.
I'm back, guys. What you were you explaining how everything works, JJ?
Not everything, but she asked me about the questions, if we have the questions before, previously. So I said that we have, but I didn't prepare for the questions before, because I
Yes.
didn't have enough time today.
I got it. Yes, Bruna. You can choose if you read before the conversation, but sometimes it's good just have a surprise about the topic to practice more. But you have access to this, okay?
Ok.
So I was sending to the other guys the questions because they didn't have. So the first question is how do you typically handle unpredictable or unpredictability in your daily routine? Are you someone who can easily roll with the punches? Roll with the punches is lidar com adversidades de maneira flexível. It's here in the final I put the expressions in Portuguese. So, are you a person who lead with these unpredictable things in your daily routine in an easy way? JJ, could you start?
Yeah, thank you for the question. So I guess that I am so prepared for everything because I guess I'm overthinking all the time. So I'm an anxious person. So all the time I'm thinking about the many possibility that it has the possibility to occur. So I guess that something will not truly new to me. So I face the things thinking about the the possibilities to find some answers to solve, of course. And when I don't have this is my hand this the answer in my hand, I try to find uh, some way to drive it, to drive this kind of thing that could be happening with me.
Yes, I understand you, and I think it in the last 3 years, maybe I'm a person who can lead better with things that I can handle or if out of my control. So with
Yeah.
unpredictable things, but in the past was difficult because I would like to have everything in my hands to solve everything, but I understand that unpredictable things happens and I can lead or not with this. So nowadays I am very easy. I roll with the punches with things that I happens in my daily routine.
Yeah, I guess that everyone nowadays are more prepared after the pandemic.
Yes.
I guess everyone has had transformed in some points.
Yes, yes. There is a question about this, but let's listen, Bruna.
I I typically don't go with one predictability, but I to act no anxiety. And I try to live good, but in turn, I nervous. I am nervous. But I try. Eu tento seguir.
I try to follow.
I try to follow. And this is.
Yes, I was going to add a comment in your presentation because you said you're a civil engineer and I am also civil engineer, and I don't know if you work in buildings in the canteiro de obras or not.
Not.
No.
In the moment, I don't have job, but I civil engineer in the business. How do you say escritório? business, okay?
In the office.
In the office. I civil engineer more in the office.
Mhm.
Sometimes I went canteiro, but in the uh, the more time
Mhm.
I I stay in office. In the
Yeah.
moment I don't job, but I study in home. Uh,
Mhm.
but sometimes in uh, handle unpredictability, and I I am very nervous, but I try go.
Yes. I just said this because in civil engineer we have a lot of unpredictable things in daily routine. So in the building site, I put here is canteiro de obras.
Yes,
A lot of things happens and we need to solve. So I think it's something in common that maybe you live it.
yes, but in office I think more right. How do you say certinho? Little right?
I don't know if there is a translation, but it's I don't know. Let me see.
It's more difficult
To,
is
to,
happening unpredictability.
yes, right. Okay. So let's go to the number 2. In what ways has the current global situation made life up in the air for you? Up in the air, it's like undefined or incerto, indefinido. So, in what ways the current global situation made life up in the air for you? How have you adapted to these uncertainties? So, I think it's some similar what JJ said about pandemic. So I will start. Maybe later, JJ can answer and Bruna. But I think pandemic and the current global situation put this how can I say this rule to everybody that we need to lead with different situations. We need to adapt for everything. Technology, different types of uh, positions, jobs. So we need to adapt for everything very fast. So as Bruna said about the English companies want to have your collaborators talk in English, but in a lot of language as well. So it's harder to be prepared. It's not harder, but you need to adapt for these new things in the world. So I think for me it's like this. I need to adapt every day. I need to learn a new thing to be adapted in this new world. Bruna, do you wanna share?
In pandemic, I I adapted in new routine because I I I has uh, um adapt in new technologies,
Mhm.
and my course was presential and go to online, and I don't like to online,
Mhm.
and I has adapted in new form, and I I has I has adapted in new job too,
Mhm.
because in my anterior job, I I have a dominion in the activities, but I go to new job, and totality different. In I has adapting in new routine, in new activities, in new peoples, and I go to adaptability,
Mhm.
new journey with pandemic.
Mhm. Yes, I think after pandemic, life is more undefined, but we also can find a definition, go to in a road that it's better for us, maybe thinking
Uh,
about it.
uh, After pandemic, I I knew I had new routine, new job, new all, because we we um we we have new to see about the things. Uh, so in new for me to act, um, is so uh, totality adapted.
Mhm. Yes. And JJ, what's your opinion about this?
Yeah, I guess as I said before, was a test for everyone and proved that many people can pass through this kind of situation and could be turned better because you can pass uh, through a process to transformation for yourself and improve some skills to survive because in the pandemic we had a lot of things happening all the time, constantly something new appearing. So um we needed to lead it we had to face with unpredictability things and uh, so I guess after this all situation like pandemic uh we could be different now. We start to think more about the things. We are more prepared as society, I guess. And as human, I guess it's a good thing because we need to pay attention some points as the environmental, for example, the science, the investment in science,
Mm-hmm.
the humanity, the kind of humanity. Uh, a lot of things we need to improve, of course, but I guess was a test to let the society better than before, and I guess we will go better in the future because the way is just for get better each day, and the technology help us like the vacuum could be created so fastly, and yeah, it's things that will have that happened because the pandemic, for example. So I guess when something unpredictable happen in your life is has two side, of course, the good and the bad side, but
Mm-hmm.
looking for the good side is the transformation, the
Mm-hmm.
overcome, because you had some answers about with many things, and you are strong. You turn more strongly after these challenges. So yeah, I guess it's all about it.
Yes, and I think even before the pandemic, life was unpredictable. So I think maybe we didn't stop it to think about this or was just living the normal routine. But if you we think, in my opinion, life is unpredictable since we born it. So
Yeah,
um, I think, and I agree. What you said, it's looking for the bright side of this unpredictability. It's better. It's good because we have challenge. We don't know what will happen, so we will have challenge. We will overcome this, and we will have achieve our goals or learn from this unpredictability. So I agree with you, JJ.
thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So Bruna, do you wanna add something, or we can go to number 3?
We go number 3.
Right. So I will ask to JJ. JJ, do you prefer having a structured routine or do you enjoy the flexibility of playing by ear? And why? Play by ear, it's like uh, lead with situations in the way they arrive to us, or lidar com uma situação de forma improvisada.
So in some specific points of my life, I prefer something more structured, and in another points, no. For example, in my studies, I like to have a open routine because I sometimes I'm more inspired to study to learn, but if
Uhum.
he's talking about work also or something that you need to do for someone, I prefer that you serve someone, for example, you need to help someone. I prefer that is more structured because the security is more clear and more successful, I guess, because you have the answers more easily planned.
Understand. Yes, I think I prefer, I think not. I prefer in my daily routine something structured. So the the time that I wake up, the time that I go to the gym and back, like to work. I like to have my routine defined. But when in the weekend as well, I like to plan the things, but at the same way, I like to just unpredict. It's not like, but I can handle and I can understand things that happens that I'm not expecting. So give more emotion to my day. So my day and my life in general. Because for example, I when I am here, when I am waiting for start a immersion. I don't know how many people will join, who will join the conversation. I have the plan, the subject, the questions, but I don't know what I can wait about people or about the internet, the light, if it will fall or not. So I like plan, but I also like this unpredictability because give more emotion and flow to the things. And Bruna?
I like structure, structure routine.
Structured? This is difficult.
Yes, very difficult. I like structured routine, logic, and sometimes we have flexibility, play it by ear, but I prefer in structured because I'm lost on what to do. Because there are usually a lot of possibilities of what to do, and some moments they they don't lead to my final goal. Out Ultimately, I'm disorganized, but I try reorganize it.
Yes, I understand. It's similar what I think. Good, guys. JJ, do you wanna add something? Oops. Okay.
No.
Okay. So let me see other question. I think number 4 is good. Share an experience where unpredictability led to a positive outcome. How did you navigate the situation? So an experience that this unpredictable things turns on a positive outcome or a result. I will start to share when I was entering in the college. I passed to a college here in Rio, and I went there, made everything, my documents, and I was allowed to start to study, but the university was stopped. The classes was stopped. I don't know how can I say greve. Let me see, strike. So the the college, the university was in a strike, and it was an unpredictable thing that happened. So all my plans to live in another city or to study in this university stopped. So in that moment, I was very, very sad because it was my dream, but it turned in a good thing, in a positive result, because I moved for another university, and here I am. A lot of things changed, but these unpredictable things, this thing that I couldn't do anything, like was out of my control, lead to a positive outcome. So I'm very happy nowadays, but even though in the past was difficult. So how I navigate the situation, I think, was accept that I can't control and follow my routine and my life. So was something that I learned a lot from this episode. JJ?
Oh my God. I don't have idea.
Oh, if you don't remember, maybe Bruna, and you have time
Yeah.
to think.
Bruna, go on, please.
Okay, but good. In the share any experience when unpredictably was my loss of work gave me good results because I was able to advance the stages of selection process that I was applying, how do you say aplicando em português, em English.
I think it's apply to, it's like apply a new job, like candidatar,
Yes,
aplicar,
I apply in new
apply,
jobs, in new process.
apply for a job.
I able to advance the stages,
Mm-hmm.
and I see with good results this.
Yes. Sometimes we stay stuck, maybe stuck. It's stuck. I have here, I don't know if you know Lingui. Lingui is it's like a dictionary. So I am putting here the questions. But
Okay.
sometimes we stay stuck in a thing, and we don't see the good things that can happen if we change. So you change, you have this unpredictable thing to go out your job, but open new possibilities, right? Exactly.
Yes, and I can study more in autoconhecimento, self
Our it's a difficult awareness.
yes. Eh, and I see good yes. And
Right.
JJ?
Guys, sorry, but I don't have any idea to something that I lead and to have some good outcome, for example. Because
No
yeah,
problem.
I don't have idea at this time.
No problem, JJ. Let me see here. Oh, we just have 3 minutes. Okay, number 6. What strategies do you use to maintain a sense of stability when faced with uncertainties? So, what strategies? Here, I try to keep calm in things that happen right at time. So breathe and try to think, to answer, to act. And another thing, strategy. Let me see. Yes, I think look to the bright side and think that okay, it's happening. This thing that I wasn't expecting is happening, but will turn a better thing in my life. So try to look to the bright side and think, oh, it's will lead a positive thing in my life. So in general, I think like this. JJ, and you.
So I don't have a clear strategy to pass through this kind of situation, but I try all the time to think that it's possible to superar, I guess, suppress,
Overcome.
overcome the situation and the problem that probably come, and I think that it's possible to overcome, and stay all the time seeking for possibilities to that is more achievable in the short time, and all the time trying to think positive, and and has clear on my mind, in my mind, that non-problem it's for the rest of time. So we can overcome the problems, and all the time try to go on and think about we are human and one step, each step in our life, it's something unpredictable, I forgot it. Unpredictable. So I guess we need to have this in mind, so clear, and try to accept some things, because it's not in our hand, and the world and the things, the people are changing all the time. So we need to adapt to the these situations, in these situations.
Right, JJ. Thanks for sharing. And Bruna? Bruna, are you there?
Sorry, I am muted and I talk and mute. Sorry.
No problem.
Let's go. My strategies is inali and desali, or count from 1 to 10, or count from 10 to 1, or talk through different places. And I go to beach for feel to see a breeze to calm down. And this is some strategies I use for these movements.
Yeah, inhale and exhale is a good tip during this time.
Yes.
Right. So I am bringing the other one. Surpass, ir além, esperar. Good. Yes, I just knew it about overcome.
Similar the words, but you
Mm.
can use both, for example.
Good. Thanks for sharing. New expressions today. So roll with punches up in the air. You play it by ear. I have just listened about play by heart, play it by heart, but play it by ear, it's a new one for me. Okay, guys. I will not ask another question because Alexandre, Beatriz, and Matheus are back. So let's wait. So Alexandre, Matheus, and just waiting Bia. Maybe she left? I don't know. But she
I don't
left?
know. She was with us. I don't know what happened to her.
Yes, she's in someplace. But okay. So Matheus, how was the conversation? Did you like it?
Yeah, it's a pretty good topic to discuss. And Alexandre and Beatriz said a lot of experiences that was really interesting. And I think in general it's a good topic to discuss. We didn't answer the whole questions, but it was okay.
Yeah, no problem. A lot of questions and new expressions. I didn't know a lot of them, but now I learn it.
Yeah, me too.
And you, Alexandre?
So I guess the topic was very rich, and I wasn't able to answer it better. But we could discussion, have a good discussion with Bia and Mateus.
Nice. So, guys, if you want to say more about the talk, add something that you learned, who want to share? No one?
No one.
Yes, no problem. Okay, so thanks for coming. I think Beatriz will not join us again. So I will just send here the feedback.
Yeah, I'm
link.
trying to come back every day, once a day, because I'm very lazy ultimately. So, but I need to at least once a day at night have a meeting to develop my English. My English continue up, but not so up. So I need to talk more.
Yes, it's practice. I'm not joining as well every meeting, just mine, but it's cycles.
I guess
So
I'm in the same moment because I need to practice more and participate in more meetings because my English still in the progress.
yes,
But yeah,
everything is practice.
yeah.
So guys, thank you for coming. Bruna, join more time.